Brandon. Can you just sort of walk us through the emotions of what that game must have felt like for you guys? It seemed like you guys just had a slow start, had long droughts throughout, especially the first half, and then just like being able to close it out.
The perfect way to explain that game is honestly just a roller coaster ride. I mean, one of those big kind of roller coasters. You go up, you go down, and you kind of keep going. But I mean, honestly, that's the game of basketball. I mean, you have ups and downs. But it's all about how you respond, and I feel like we responded great as a team, and those are the type games that you remember down the road, and those are honestly those are the favorite games. I mean, my favorite type of games to play in, just a battle and just battling it out and see who's going to give in first. And I feel like we did a great job of just sticking with what we do.
And did you feel that your postseason was in jeopardy throughout the game?
Yes, definitely. I mean, we understand the situation we're in now. The tough loss of Pepperdine kind of put us in a tough spot, and it's putting a lot more pressure on these type games. Like we don't want to drop off a game like that. But I mean, uh, it's for sure we for sure feel that pressure, and I feel like that's definitely added to our spark to come out and just keep battling, because we weren't going to give in, and we weren't scared to lose, but we're going to battle. We're going to battle to the end and be good with the outcome.
All right, Jake Edmonds and Jeff Call.
Hey, Brandon. You, Matt, and Alex combined for 60 tonight. Was there like a concerted effort from Coach Pope, maybe in the timeouts, to get the seniors going, for the seniors to kind of take over and take charge?
Honestly, not really. I mean, I feel like kind of the plays that we're making, we kind of just got them in the flow of the game. I mean, like Matt, he had a lot of offensive boards. He scored a few easy ones just off AB going to the rack and missing a layup, and he just grabbed it. So I feel like, I mean, most of our points were just in the flow of the game, and he's never really specifically trying to get shots for this player or this player. He's more like just run our offense and just be aggressive and play with force and take what they give you.
Did you kind of take that on yourself then? Being a senior and kind of how stagnant it was, and the game seemed kind of all over the place. Did you feel like that you needed to kind of calm things down and maybe not score, but just take over the game and slow it down?
I mean, yeah, definitely. Especially in those type games, as a fifth year senior, you definitely feel some responsibility to take a leadership role and kind of calm people down and just let people know we're all right. We're all right. We made a few mistakes, but we're still in this game, and we're gonna pull this game out. So I definitely felt like that responsibility falls on us seniors, and I feel like we did a great job with handling it tonight.
Anna, can you describe what Alex means to this team in terms of his leadership and just all the things he does with rebounding and assists, and just what he means to this team?
Alex, he's our engine. He gets us going. He's always bringing us together, talking to us. He's always, I mean, everything he says is always true. It's 100% true every single time. So, I mean, and he gives us all on both ends of the floor. So you never have to question his leadership, and he's a great lead by example guy, a great vocal leader every single day. So a perfect example to explain Alex Barcello is the engine of this team, and he brings it every single day, and you never don't hear his voice, and he's just such a great leader, and I love playing with him.
All right, Mitch Harper and Sean Walker.
Yeah, Brandon, that three ball in double overtime, you guys are up 5. Or was that a moment where you're just like, I'm calling game here, we got to get this thing done?
Yeah, I honestly I had yeah. When I got the ball, I kind of looked at the shot clock, and it was at like 6 or 7, and I was like, yeah. I mean, I could miss, but either way, this one's going up. I'm gonna make a play, and I was lucky enough it dropped for me, and I just trust in my work that I put in every single day, and I was glad that I could make a play to kind of extend the lead and kind of put that game away, and it felt good, and I just love playing with these guys.
Being kind of similar to that in the second overtime, it seemed like you guys were struggling to guard a couple of their bigger wing slash post, Jabril and then Bell right when you got out there. But in that second OT, you kind of locked them down a little bit. did something change defensively in double overtime, or could you feel them maybe getting tired or something like that, where things were just a little bit different because you kind of looked like a different team on defense?
I feel like fatigue definitely played a role in that, and I feel like they kind of got a little tired, and we kind of took it to another level on the defensive end, and we made a few adjustments coming into the second overtime. We kind of stopped switching our bigs on their guards and kind of giving them easy driving opportunities to the rack, and we just started going under the screen instead and being able to keep the guard on the guard and the big on the big. And I feel like that was a great adjustment, and that was the biggest thing that helped us kind of pull away in the second overtime and just be solid on the defensive end and just make them score over us.